Hello.
Remember when Gamer was talking about putting a green screen up? Well, I got a blue screen up. It's not lined up properly.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see blue screen and then I see junk.
Yeah. Well, that's got to go. Get re-perforated or whatever you want to call it.
Yep. Hey, Anthony.
Got a good one for you.
Okay.
A woman gets arrested this morning, dropping her kids off at school. She's 3 sheets to the west.
Wow.
She run over a bunch of cones. That's what alerted the cop. There was cones telling them, go here, don't go there.
Yeah. And
Apparently, she didn't figure she should wait like everybody else, so she went down the lane they had blocked off. Well, you run over a cop's cones, he's gonna come tap on your window.
Right.
And he's got his body cam on the whole time. And when she rolled down the window, you can look at her face. Either she would been drinking that morning or she partied hard the night before. Okay. But
oh goodness.
The lady was going to work with her, believe it or not. She was going to make her turn right where she was at and park her car and either walk home or call someone to come get her. Because she asked her, have you been drinking today? She says, no, not today. So that's why I led to she must have partied hard the night before.
Yeah.
So anyway, it all escalated. Then cop says, do you have a driver's license? Somewhere. She's digging through the purse. Of course, nothing. She goes, well, do you know your name? She goes, of course I know my name. I forgot, Linda Rodriguez or something like that.
Yeah.
2 flags start going off. Okay, first she's, appears to be intoxicated. Now she's not producing a driver's license or anything like that.
Yeah.
So they run the truck, the tags. It's on some 72-year-old dude that lives in that town.
The hell?
It's not even her. Yeah.
She stole the car.
No, she's an illegal.
Oh, okay.
And yeah. But anyway, well, she goes, well, my last name's Rodriguez. And she said, well, you didn't see the cones where the lane? She goes, that doesn't pertain to me. And she goes, it pertains to everybody driving in here, regardless of who and what you are.
Right.
Yeah. Then she said it in her own mouth. She goes, well, I'm an illegal name. Shit you can do anyway.
Wow.
Yeah, there is.
No.
Well, they can't they deport her?
Nope.
Not for a traffic violation.
No, they can't deport her, period. He signed that deal for 100 days until they decide what they're going to do. Everything.
Oh,
yeah. Well, she got her ass drug out of the fucking car, okay? We don't play them games here.
Right?
Yeah. Wow. I like the woman's attitude. She goes, I don't care if you're the Queen Mary. You coming out of that car.
Yeah.
But the cop was in her right because she's under an influence, bringing kids to school. She's endangering her kids, other kids that are getting out of cars, getting off of buses.
Right.
Yep. Big time.
Yep.
Well, the judge should be locked up.
So I like the cop. She goes, yeah, we may not be able to deport you, Miss Rodriguez, but we can lock you up.
Yeah.
We can make your life miserable. Yeah. For days.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe months or years. Make your church rates go up.
Right.
Yeah, for someone that's not even supposed to technically be here.
Right.
No drivers.
What's for supper?
Chicken, mashed potatoes, and fried corn.
Yeah. We had the round steak. Some new recipe she found. It's all cut up, browned, and then simmered.
That's You'll do.
Simmered with onions and tomatoes on it.
No,
And all I did was sprinkle a little bit of slappy rum on it. It was good. Tender.
Nick, let me see your face just for a second so I know it's you for sure.
Well, should be. Being we don't.
Yeah, it should be, but I'm, you know.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Yeah, there. It's
You
okay,
never
Nick.
know.
I gotcha. I got you, Nick.
Yeah, I understand. Kind of be gun shy after a few things we went through.
Yeah.
If I can actually add him to the stream,
All right.
What?
Want me to?
there, I got it. I don't know. My computer's just being stupid today for some reason. Come on, Spike,
Yeah.
get up here.
You're stupid.
I'm
Every
stupid.
time my
Really.
computer starts doing that, I have to reboot because there's an update for Windows 10.
Well, switch your updates off then, Mike.
Yeah. It's like my blue screen.
You're
No, you
half
can
a
switch
blue
the
screen.
updates off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Right.
I'll move it. What?
I hope you got
Yeah.
all your napkins ready, Anthony.
You what?
I hope you got all your napkins ready. You know what it's like, you Marines. Once you see
yeah.
crayons, you start drooling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good Lord.
I was going to say Mike's got that hanging there because he got a well in the back and there's a rope there. You don't want to see the person trying to, hey, can I have some water?
Yeah. 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 That's all her. That's my corner here.
No, we know you dug a hole in the basement. You know,
The rest of it's like, the home and garden pretty stuff you don't use anymore. Jars that we don't need. That kind of stuff. Well, bases used once a year. A
How
pop
are you-
bottle is stretched and bent. I don't know what the purpose of that is.
How are you doing, Nick?
All right, I've had a rather good day.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
I mean, no, we having a door-to-door salesman coming to my front door. They wouldn't go. My mum got rid of them. She emptied the commode out on him.
Did you pull Mrs. Brown on him?
No, my mum. No, Anthony, my mum literally got a commode and emptied it on him.
Good old mom. Yeah. Yeah, it has, Josh. It's been doing some crazy stuff today. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, I know what's going on. They're doing the thing. They
The
do
purge.
every year. The purge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
doing the purge.
Whatever it's called. Yeah.
I know they hit me good on the laugh hunt.
No.
I mean, I'm not worried about it, but I went from 810 down to 605.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
in a period of 2 days.
Oh.
That's-
You're
that's
talking
crazy.
people that are sub to you?
Mhm.
Oh. I'm going to talk about, channels that I'm watching.
Yeah,
They're all still there.
YouTube has been subbing me to different channels
yep.
that I have never heard of, am not interested in, and I work hard to keep what I'm sub to down
Right.
because I don't need 50 million of them, and then every day I come in and YouTube has subbed me to something new, and it's like, what the fuck?
Well, you
Yeah,
know,
the main ones that YouTube sub you to is Slots R Us or whores.com.
yeah, but the thing is, I can understand if they paid attention to what you like and watch and sub someone that you may want to try. But I'm telling you, the people that they, like you was talking about, they threw in there, would be somebody I wouldn't watch to save my life.
Right? Kind of ridiculous.
Damn.
321 bucks.
Yeah.
Machinist using, but you set this on a piece of sandpaper.
Yeah.
And you put your DPM building down or any kind of model, and you square it up the bottom of it or the side or whatever you want. It keeps it square. Pretty cheap too. I think that was like 2 of them was like $10.
Yeah. I use a flat table and duct tape. I duct tape the sandpaper on the table.
Yeah.
Just take the house, the building and do the.
The back I could do like that, but I'm talking the bottom because the draft angle on DPM buildings in the one side.
Yeah, they never clean them up.
Well, and then the back, of course, with the ejector pins,
Right.
Well, I'll give DPM credit; they're terminating flash, but to come out of the mold, they got to have the draft angle,
Yeah, because I know that. What was that one company? I can't remember the box. I noticed a lot of their deals. You got to cut them out. You can't do the.
All of them you got to cut out that I know of, anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I got 2 different brands. One, I noticed when I do pop the little deal off, it's a clean break. And then on the other one, it'll break, but then you got to take and sand it because it's got that little nipple now. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have sprue cutters for that. Or an exact one.
I bought me some cutters. That way I can cut it off the stool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought the Xeron ones because I don't want them breaking.
Yeah, that's why I need.
Minute, Susan.
What?
I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Lee, Anfield, he bought them off Wish. The sprue cutters, they broke on them.
Yeah.
It's like, I told him, just get some Xerons. They're not that bad.
Well,
They got rail cutters. They got, the whole kit with all of them. I just bought the one that I needed, For now, anyway. I don't need to cut rail. I forget what the other one is.
Yeah, I hear you, Williams. That's the way I feel. I tell YouTube all the time, if it ain't broke, leave it alone.
Yeah. The more they keep changing stuff, the more it's starting to look a lot like Twitch, okay? I used to spend a lot of time over there. I know what it looks like.
Well, you didn't see that last meeting with the head of Twitch and the head of YouTube and all that? They basically looked like they were importing the same mode, okay?
Yeah.
Same,
and now they're starting to do the same thing,
brain patterns,
Yeah.
It's like they have, it's like the Boy Scouts. They had a meeting before the meeting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what you're gonna say.
The pre-meeting.
What you're gonna do. Yeah.
Well, I was in Cub Scouts. I never got the Boy Scouts, but I don't know. My mom had some connections or something because she goes, I didn't want to wear my hat that day. The little Cub Scout hat. Nobody was wearing their hat. She wear your hat. I was the only kid that had a hat that day, and I got my picture in the paper.
I was in Boy Scouts for like 2 months, and I quit. And I remember my dad come to me and he said, "Son, I paid all that money and stuff. Why'd you quit?" I said, "One, for 2 reasons. I was either going to kill somebody, or I was going to get fucked in the ass. That was going to be the 2 options."
No.
Yeah, because
well, I believe you. But yeah,
because
I would not. Yeah,
first couple of weeks I picked up on that, and I was like, "Oh hell to the no!" And
I would have killed somebody.
He ended up going to prison because he ended up raping like 4 different boys in that troop.
Yeah.
So, of course, now they all feel rich.
Fortunately for me, when I was in Cub Scouts, my mom was the dead mother, so
Yeah, but that's a different story, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, that guy just gave the vibe off. You know what I'm talking about? You get that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I
Nope.
told my buddy, hey, you might have got $8.3 million, but at least my ass is still intact.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah.
I still feel
Well, I
bad.
mean, don't get me wrong. I made him spit his coke through his nose when I said, hey, 8 point something men ain't bad for getting your butt rimmed out. He's like, bastard.
Wow. Yeah. I hear you.
I was like, look, you got 8 million ways to forget about it, okay?
Right.
I mean, you gotta make a joke of it. I mean, it happened. It's over with. I mean, you know. Of course, I'm just glad he was a strong person. You know, he didn't go. You know, he didn't lose it over it. You know.
Yep.
He maintained basically. You know, some of them kind of go on the far end, but he maintained.
Yeah, off the deep
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
And they don't know how to swim. Yeah.
Right.
I had a friend like that that was friends with him all the way from kindergarten all the way on through high school. And he got picked on the whole time.
Yeah. Of course, now here on all the local channels, all you hear is lawyers going, were you sexually, you know?
Yeah.
Call me. I'll get every dime got coming to you. You know, they're pounding their fists. Like, I'm like, that's how it started.
Do it soon before it's all gone. Yeah. Or here's the one I love: mesothelioma.
Yeah. Oh my God. If I hear another one of them, I'm gonna scream. I get letters because I used to work in a deal where we took that shit from the larger barrels and put in the smaller containers and boxed them up. And they're all like, "Oh, you can get tested for free, and if there's any sign, blah blah." I said, go blow a sock in it because I know how this shit works. Oh yeah, you'll give me a ton of money and you get a third off the top plus expenses.
Right.
You get about this much and they get about this much.
Oh yeah, they get a check that looks like this. Your check looks like that.
Yeah.
Because they feel like, well, he'll be happy with that. He's dying anyway. You know, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, because I got in a wreck one time and I got a lawyer. By the time everything was done, I had to pay for the third off top, expenses, investigation fees, blah 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 blah. I think I ended up with $3,900 out of almost $36,000. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pitiful.
Yeah, and he wasn't even going to let me know that. You know how I found out exactly what they paid, and you know, the lawyer from the other company.
Oh.
He told me out in the hallway. He said, "You should have just called us directly." I said, "Well, you know, I tried a few times. No one would get back with me." And he gave me a copy of the rundown. I was like, "Motherfucking son!" Yeah. Put this way. Lawyers are not on my favorite list, okay?
Yeah.
Right.
That's why when I got that last one, I didn't get a lawyer. I waited patiently.
Disability lawyers, at least they're capped.
Yeah.
They're capped. They're like, what, 25 or 35%?
Yeah. Or you get one like my friend did. She didn't charge him a dime.
Yeah.
She did it pro bono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we did our divorce. Pro se.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we did it ourselves, basically.
Well, that's one thing I never had to go to. Thank God.
Yeah. Well, it was a $189 divorce. And I'm still living here.
I've seen friends on both sides, girls and women. I've seen them rake across coals when it comes to nasty divorces, man.
Yeah.
I've seen some, but then I've seen where basically they're like, look, just give what's yours, give what's mine. We go our ways. That's what we want. But it don't always end up like in a court. You know, judge gets involved and everything gets fucking
Yep.
Oh no, you're entitled to this and that. Of course, hate to say it, most people in court, when the judge is going, well, hey, wait a minute, you're entitled to this, and you're like, hey, yeah, I am, ain't I?
Yeah. Well, the worst thing about the whole Jose divorce was we're in court with the judge. He's like all worried about where I'm going to live.
Right.
Because I'm disabled, I go, I'm going to live with her for now. He winked at me and smiled.
Yep.
I have no idea what he was thinking, but whatever.
Well, it's like when me and my second wife separated for 4 years of our entire 30-something years marriage. I remember I got a call from a lawyer, and I said, bro, look, what she's going to get, I left with her already. The house is hers. I've already signed it over to her. It's paid for. The car she has is paid for. That's all she's getting. And I said, and if you think you're going to drag me through court to get any more than that, I said, you're retarded. There ain't a judge in this world's going to go, wait a minute, sign the house over to her, sign the car over to her. It's all paid for. There's no notes on anything. What the fuck more do you want?
Yeah.
I had the kids.
Yeah. I got to make a cigarette at one moment.
Yeah. I was like, she got what she's getting, and that's it. Of course, it never went to that because she ended up coming crawling back. Yeah. But I mean, we worked it out. She realized the grass wasn't greener on the other side of the fence. She basically left me for another guy, and as soon as the guy found out she left me, he hauled ass. One of those situations, she thought the grass was greener. Yeah. Didn't work.
Right.
Didn't work. Well, I mean, we worked it out. And I mean, hell, we was together for almost another, oh God, what? 11 years before she passed. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. So I said I really never had to deal with it like a divorce, because my first passed, my second one passed, and I told this one if she passes, I'm done. I told her I was just going to move next door to a whorehouse and call it quits. That way, that way if I get lonely and the hands don't work, I just go next door. No, my first one wasn't too bad. My second one, man, that killed me because I woke up and found her. That's really sucks to have to wake up to someone you love and cold as a fucking ice block. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can ask her for the longest time when me and her got together. I'd be in bed and I'd wake up 5-8 times a night feeling her.
Yep.
To make sure she was breathing.
Yep.
And I was so scared to death to wake up. I was going to wake up again. And
Yeah.
it was a hard habit to get rid of. But she understood. She didn't, at first she kind of like, hey, you grab me every. I said, I realized that, once I come fully to, and I'm like, hey, she's alive. Stop. Go back to sleep.
I'm going to do something.
Yeah.
I was over there. I didn't hear what you were talking about. Sorry.
Huh?
I was over there. I did not hear it.
About, after my second wife passed away, I found her, in the bed with me. Oh. And I was telling her, even after me and Donna got married, it took me for the longest time to quit reaching over there and checking on her. To make sure. Because I did it to my second wife constantly anyway, because she had sleep apnea real bad.
Yeah.
She had it bad.
Yeah.
Well, I used to wake up counting in my sleep because when my daughter was a baby, she had an apnea monitor.
Oh, yeah.
And after 20 seconds, it would go off. And my neighbors 2 floors down could hear it. I taped over the alarm. I put cotton on. I did all sorts of stuff. And it got to a point where I could just wake up and I'd be at about 15 in my sleep, and I'd reach over and shut the alarm off. But then I discovered that after my daughter grew out of the sleep apnea, I was still waking up counting because my husband at the time had sleep apnea too.
Oh.
So it was kind of an odd sort of thing there, but
You wanted me to go for a sleep test when I was in the hospital last time.
yeah, I'm supposed to get one of those too.
You know why? I stopped breathing for 1 second.
Yeah.
1 second.
Yeah, but all it takes is that right second, and you'll never wake up.
Yeah.
My buddy Ron, who's not dead, but he would stop breathing for 2.5 minutes. We timed it.
Yeah,
He
my
goes
wife,
Wow.
sitting around the screen party area and he doze off. He's a trucker, doze off. And he would stop breathing.
my deceased wife's doctor's still running and hiding from me. Because they list this is how they list my second wife's death. Accidental pharmaceutical intoxication.
The hell?
Because the coroner said all the medicines that the doctor was giving her for all her other problems should have never been given together in a combination with someone that had sleep apnea. Because basically what it was, she was so intoxicated from, and she wasn't overtaking them because, they did the blood toxicology and all that. Her levels were supposed to be, but because there was so many of them, they basically had her so doped and drugged up, she couldn't wake her. Most people with acne catch themselves not breathing, and they wake up.
Yeah.
Right.
But she was so intoxicated. Yeah.
Wow.
In other words, it'd be like you get so drunk, you pass out, puke, and drown because you're too drunk to realize you're choking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I pretty much stopped taking almost everything except for my Tylenol.
Yeah.
And my heart medicine and whatever I need,
Are you still taking your blood thinner?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm not. Like I said, everything but what I need for my heart.
Okay.
That's including my blood thinners.
Let me tell you, I accidentally quit taking one for 2 weeks, and the doctor raised fucking Cain. He said, "Do you realize if you stop all of a sudden like that without gradually coming off of it, it could kill you?"
Yeah.
I was like, well, at the time I run out, I didn't have insurance, and I didn't have the money to buy it, so I really didn't have a freaking choice.
Yeah.
It's not like I just woke up and said, I ain't taking that no more.
When I went to fill the new one, she goes, "Did you know?" And I get this every time. You're on 2 blood thinners. Yeah, that's not right. How could you still be alive? I've been taking it for years, ma'am.
Yeah.
You realize I have factory 5 line blood. It's so thick. My blood, your heart could not pump my blood, okay?
Well, see, but that's the thing. A lot of times on medicines, they do an average across the board. Well, not everybody's average.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like me. I'm on 3 different high blood pressure medicines.
Yeah.
And every time I get a new doctor or something, because with where I go for the doctors, they rotate doctors like fucking M&M machine,
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they'll be looking at the chart. They're like yours. Holy hell, how you taking all these and you're walking around not even being dizzy? And I'm like, I've been doing it for years.
Yeah. I have a dizzy med. I don't need it much. I take it as needed,
Yeah.
They know it. They know that. It's on the chart.
Yeah, I got one like that. I see. When's the last time this thing was refilled? It's been a while.
Yeah.
Last time this was refilled was 9/11 of 2018.
Yeah.
Oh, what
It was
the
like
hell?
Meclizine or something.
And it's still full.
God, that's expired by now.
Actually, it's good till, let's see. Yeah, I got set till September this year. And then I can't not suggested to take them.
Yeah, it just like my buddy was used to say, yeah, probably turn this some, when it expires, turn this some rancid poison.
With this here, I wouldn't trust because even when it's good, you're only allowed to take 2 in a 24-hour period of time.
Yeah,
it's for migraines. But since I had the aneurysm and the stroke and they fixed it, I ain't had no migraine.
Yeah.
I mean, I get headaches, but not the knockdown migraines I used to get where blood come up my nose and my ear.
Yeah. Well, when I was painting down at the one of the best place, semis and stuff, we had a gal that worked there. She was one of our preppers. She would get migraines occasionally. And Joe would buy anything. He had money coming out of his ears, He would buy anything he saw on TV that looked like it might be promising. He had fibromyalgia too. He went and got the magnet ring for his head and everything, and he's like, "What's this on? See if it helps you." It gave her a migraine.
That's like my friend bought that cap.
All in her head.
You know what cap I'm talking about? The laser light cap.
Yeah.
His hair right here. Do you know how much he spent for that piece of shit and his hair still fell out?
Oh, yeah.
In fact, he claims it made the hair fall out fast because he was always wearing that.
Yeah.
Because I remember if I told you, I don't know if I've told y'all before, but years ago, I developed a ring all around my head like that where I bald in a strip. And the doctor simply said, stop wearing the fucking hat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
When I stopped wearing the hat, it came back.
Oh, I better take my hat off. Oh.
Too late.
There we go. Ball the cue ball.
Too late. Put it back on.
Yeah. Here's the funny part. My two friends.
And my thing is, I like wearing hats, and I got a whole wall, nothing but hats hanging on it that I've collected over the years. Some of them were belong to my grandpa, and I still wear them, but I just don't wear them like I used to. Because you see me, I had a hat on. Period.
Yeah. Like my fishing buddies, I never seen them with their hats off.
Yeah.
Didn't realize they were both bald, except on the sides. I thought they had a full head of hair.
That wear a hat 24/7, and usually that's because they're trying to cover, starting here or the little halo,
Yeah. Well, they had the clown hair on the sides. That's what I call it.
Oh yeah, I have a buddy that wears one of them that's got that hair look on the top, but he pull it off, and all you see is a little strip of hair here that's actually his. Rest of it's built into the hat.
Yeah. No, I never seen a hat like that, but yeah. Well, then I saw him one day with the hat off. It's like, holy shit, you're both bald. And he goes, you just realize that now? Yeah, I never seen even your hat off before.
In fact, the hat that makes it look like they even got one that's like the tennis one, and it makes it look like you got a head full of hair on top of your head, but it's all in part of the hat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the
visor,
the sun visor, yeah.
Yeah, the bandana visor, I call it, because it's right here.
Yeah. How hard it is to find a bandana nowadays.
I've seen some kids today wearing those new hats. And I mean, look, everybody's got their own style. But you know what I'm talking about? The ones that's got the real long bills.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, those are so dumb.
I know, because when I see them, I see, you realize back in my day they had those hats, but it was like a dunce hat. Pretty. It was a joke, Look at Goober wearing his hat,
Yeah. Well, I had one that had a flap in the back, and it had not a real long bill, but a longer bill than a regular hat.
But that's what I'm talking about.
That's much longer.
Oh, they asked.
It was for fishing.
Yeah, you can ask Susan, man. They got some that like.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It looks like something out of a cartoon,
Yeah.
And I'm like, it'd be all right if it looked good. It's
matter of fact, I found it the other day. I had two of them. I had a blue one and a tan. I always wore the tan one. I have no idea what happened to that one.
Yeah.
And it had a clip, so it didn't blow off your head into the water. Yeah.
On
the back of your shirt.
Well, see, that's why I got that ring around my head because I always wore a hat and I wore it tight because I was either like on platforms, pipe racks and stuff like that. Now, wind, if that hat wasn't hugging you, it'd be.
Yeah. Well, I've had my hat blow off on the way home from the hospital. And I had a hood on. It was kind of cold out.
I always wore hats, especially when I was on construction. I had long hair.
I'll be right back, guys.
And I'd mainly have one on because I could take it, turn it around, flip my hair over like this, put it on, and then put the hard hat over it, to keep the hair from, make it look like it's just shoulder length,
Right.
The
dirt hat, yeah.
I'm just saying, certain plants, your hair had to be to a certain level before you could go through the machinery. In other words, they didn't want you going there with your Heather Locklear hair flapping around and get stuck in the deal and rip your scalp or your head off.
No.
Yeah.
Don't wear a tie when you're in the lathe either,
Or my buddy Randy that learned the hard way, and I kept telling him, "Oh man, I've been working on cars like this all my life." He's one of the big medallion gold chains.
Yeah.
You could just
can't be having that.
You know what happened? He was leaning over. He's lucky it broke, but it did. It looked like one of them razor wires kind of went across, his neck.
Yeah.
Dude.
You know what a karting machine looks like?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I used to be a karting mechanic, right?
Yeah.
My second job ever. Yeah. And
dangerous, man.
Yeah. So we hit the back half and you hit the front half. That's how these ones were made. The other ones were different, but it had the little ladder to come over, and I was fixing the little roller thing that laid it down.
Yeah.
And we had a lockout on it, and I had my cart up there, and old Joe took it off there and started it up while I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I almost ripped that man's head off. I was ready to plow him.
Yeah.
You think anything they got me before I hit him? Did anything was done with him? No. Nothing at all. I almost quit. I should have quit.
Yeah.
I mean, oh man, that was scary too. My fingers were right there, because 2 rollers with the bevel gears, and they have a tendency to get out of alignment,
Yeah.
We would always, day shift could never get them right. I'd fix them, put new gears on there, and they run all night. Day shift come in, realign everything, get it all screwed up, and they can figure out why we get better production than them. Because we did it right. Just one of them things.
What the hell's... I'll be right back. Well, I'll wait till Susan gets back.
Well, I'll sit here. You can go.
No, I ain't gonna do that, man.
That'd be okay. I just entertain myself. Talk.
Where's everybody at tonight? Yeah, I'm surprised there ain't more people around.
I know.
Yeah, no wonder. I was wondering where everybody was at, and I don't know.
What? Oh.
NBA's on singing, Randy Tritt's on singing, and
wrestling. There's the wrestling.
Yeah, she's doing wrestling. Well, I'm not. I used to do wrestling, but since the last time I got into wrestling was shortly after Andre the Giant passed away.
Oh,
and he was the only reason I was watching it, between him and Hulk.
Yeah.
But my main one was, Andre the
Giant.
Yeah.
I used to watch it like years ago, like in 78, 79.
Yeah.
And
Probably about the last time.
lady that I knew, she was a big fan. She would go play cards with the Crusher and everybody. You know, she was a groupie.
Well,
Anyway.
I was a staff member at one of the civic centers they came to. That's why I was into it. And my favorite one, and I still got her poster somewhere signed by her, was China.
Yeah. Oh, China.
Yep. I actually stole my uncle's Playboy magazine that she did a spread in, and she was coming backstage, and I had her sign it, and she was more than happy to.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Are you loaded up for this?" And I'm like, "I'm 22, lady, sign it, okay?"
And then they had the Florida girlfriend. That's all she thought about was, the pay-per-view wrestling thing.
Yep.
Her cousin Wendy would pay for it, and then she never pay her back.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's all into CM Punk. It's like 2013.
Yeah. No, China was good people. She really was. I know her real name too. Yeah. Can't say, but
yeah, she was one of my favorite ones from back then.
She just had a lot of problems because she liked them bad boys. You know how that always works out.
Yeah.
And I used to pick on her about that. I said, she's like, "I can't believe another one did it to." I said, "Well, that's what happens."
I know a lady on Twitch that's actually a wrestler, Jessica Havoc. She's not in the WWE. She's in the other one, but she's a wrestler.
I used to tell her, them bad boys, they're fun, but they'll chew your heart out and they'll chew your heart up and spit it out.
Yeah. I've had many of them.
Yeah.
Bad boys, bad girls.
That's what I used to say. I said, women ain't the only one to do that shit.
Yeah.
Well, Rosie, I have to call her because she walked away.
All right.
Alexa, stop.
Oh boy.
Alexa, stop.
Oh, we got 7 inches of snow today, right? So, my ticker, I'm not supposed to be out shoveling snow. I'd go and start the blower for her. I started it and she wanders off with the shovel, so I blew the driveway out. We got it. She's still shoveling, so I started going down the sidewalk. Basically, I did the whole damn thing myself.
Well, at least you did it with a machine and not a shovel.
Oh, I'd be dead.
Yeah.
And then we had it all copacetic, right? I'm down here looking at my railroad, and then I hear her. The plow just came by, and there's a wall of snow.
Playing from the one.
Nightmare to dreams. I nightmare to dreams.
How you doing, Ken?
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Anyway, I get out there, and she wasn't kidding about the wall of snow. It was like waist high. So I got the snowblower started, and I started chipping away at it slowly but surely. It's a little simplicity one, Got her done. Go ahead.
Where did that go again?
Oh, remember what Gamer was talking about? Ken? Look behind me.
Oh, green screen. Yeah, you got to cover everything. You might have to move to the side a little bit. It'd be fine.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
If you want Sonic, I have to go now and get it myself because I can't find anything that you normally get on the Sonic menu. I don't normally buy it from DoorDash. I normally go get it. But if you want Sonic, I have to go right now because they close in 45 minutes. They close in 45 minutes.
Yeah, when I talked to you, it was still an hour, but
Yeah, but I've been trying to figure out how to order what you want, and they have nothing that you want on their thing. So if you want it, you have to tell me now so I can go get it.
Yeah.
Okay, can you keep the chat going?
Yeah, as long as they don't mind me rolling cigarettes and annoying them.
No, I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's okay. You rolling cigarettes?
Yeah.
Roll me some too.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna go roll one right now. Well, I'll wait until Brian Anthony's back so you can sit there.
Well, when are you gonna pick them up? You want me to put them in a sandwich bag or what?
Okay, I'll stop, guys.
I'm only gonna make one.
Well, you told me to roll you some.
I know. I'm just messing with you, man.
And I'm just messing with you. You want them saved in a sandwich bag or?
Yeah, sure. Roll 3 or 4 pounds up. You know? I figured out.
We don't have 3 or 4 pounds, buddy. Sorry, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, I don't either. I got 8 ounces.
What do we got here?
I figured out I smoke way less this way. I like way less.
I don't know what in the hell this bag is. This is 16 ounces.
Yeah.
Half of that left.
Yeah, I usually buy a pound. 16 ounces is a pound, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But I got about half of that left.
yeah. That's what I started with.
Go
But
roll cigarette.
it was too dry.
Down the port till you get back.
Yeah, I'm only going to be right there. I got to take my headphones off or I'll snap the cable.
Yep.
So I need to go wireless, right?
That are just a longer cord since he's got those and they work.
Right.
Who's that? Is that Rosie? Hi, Rosie. Hi. Mama, she's got a nice blankie there. You mind throwing that on top of her?
I mean, she's on the floor. I'm not throwing anything on top of her. She's not even on the couch.
She'll jump up.
Well, she'll be fine.
There, you know, it's funny. The thing I wanted to order was right on their front page.
What?
The cheeseburger.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Why did you fucking tell me that?
that's all I want. That's all I ever order from there anymore.
No,
Remember?
it's not what you ordered.
What were you gonna
You
get?
get a double cheeseburger thing that's all bacon and shit like that. Not that thing.
Oh, I would have. I'll settle for that if you don't want to run.
Well, it's
Without the
really
bacon.
now I have to run.
Just got paid and I'm already broke. Got $4 left.
Yeah, you said that yesterday.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
shit.
you said you just got paid yesterday and you're already broke.
Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, sit down for a while. Take a break.
Well, yeah. You think I have a building coming? It probably didn't help that, you know, I owed her like $94, so I paid her. Kind of cut into my.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned that you owed her some money, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably none of
Well,
my business what that was for, but I'm sure you had to
Oh,
borrow
yeah.
meds and everything else.
No, yeah, meds, not much, but what else? Diapers, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Well, $94 don't go far.
Well, I know. Cigarettes too.
Shit,
Six or probably what 10 packs. That's why I bought a bag this time. You know, cheaper.
talk to Susan about your diapers privately.
Yeah.
Because she gets them for nothing.
Yeah, I tried to go that route, and they couldn't find my prescription, so I'll get them free.
So then you make a copy of it and shove it in their hand.
Well, they call it in.
Expensive, bro.
Oh, I know.
Shit.
2107.
Yeah. And there's only how many in each pack? I can't remember. It ain't that many. I know that.
26. And that's actual real depends.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. I suppose I could, the 800 number, I could call that. Oh, I have to have my Medicaid card. But the thing is, they didn't tell the doc. They never let the doctors know what kind they could write the prescription for. And then,
Yeah, and that's where Susan got a list of what she could order.
yeah.
I got a question. A friend of mine showed me his electric bill for 27 days in California. 27 days, not a month, 27 days. I looked at his kilowatts. He used half of what I use. His electric bill was $402.
Sounds about right.
I was like, holy crap. I said, what about all that hydro and the windmill shit they were dishing out all those billions of dollars to put up? He said, that's why our bill went up. They're still trying to pay for the windmill.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that money's got to come from somewhere. That shit ain't cheap.
No. It is the problem with the blades, too.
Yeah,
they
they break.
erode over time, yeah.
Well, ain't that they break. That I was telling the guy that worked on them, they've actually had them shatter and come apart just from hitting a hawk.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, it's amazing. And then
the other one
around where it gets high winds or whatever,
mm-hmm.
they break from going too fast too.
Yep. Well, that's another thing he was saying. A hawk would fly, it'd be 2 or 3 of them hit a blade at one time. It'd break out, and then it'd throw it off balance.
And then it makes
and then the other ones would shred themselves from hitting the pole.
Well, not only that, it destroys the bearings and everything else inside the house.
Yeah. I'm like, holy crap, man.
Yeah.
I got to get me one of them machines, man.
They actually, and I didn't even know this. He told me when they know a storm's coming with bad winds, they have brakes they set on them to keep them from turning. To hopefully they'll ride out the weather, but some of them still snap from the wind pushing on.
And they also turn the blades so they can't spin.
Yeah,
they put the brakes on. Yeah,
it's basically like an airfoil. That way it's like a wing of a plane. Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, watch a show. The thing was a Science Channel or one of them ones.
Yeah.
But in the ones in the North Sea, they got big problems with them ones. The blades are eroding like we were talking about,
Hey, you ever watch those videos when they go ape shit and explode?
No.
When they overheat, because they have cooling systems in there on the generators because they get so hot with spinning so fast, and the cooling systems malfunction, and them things literally just boom.
Wow.
And of course, they got them so close together, a big piece will go into another one, whack it. It's kind of like a domino.
Chain reaction.
I'm thinking.
You ever see that thing? You ever see that thing with the little domino and the bigger domino?
Yeah.
And then it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be smart, Anthony, since it's your own property. If you ever get your shit together and get your house built, have a creek and then have a
water
mill.
A water wheel.
Water wheel, yeah.
Yeah.
Turn a generator, and I was told that it's so easy to make one because you make them out of
alternators.
Chevy alternator.
Yeah, the one-wire alternator. Yeah,
one-wire alternator, and fucking wire it up.
I got 9 of them in my shop right now.
Yeah. Anthony's all prepared.
Brother thought he was going through all them. Turned out after he washed all the mud out of them, they worked just fine.
Mhm.
What's up, B-Wizzle?
Well, anytime I would go to one of the local junkyards here and I seen an old Chevy or something out there and I see that one wire alternator, I yanked it. $2 to $5 all they ever charged me.
They still sell them.
Well, I know, but I'm talking about I'm getting them out of the junk car for $2 to $5 working.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I know how to rebuild them ovens. It's not that hard.
They don't sell parts for that here. You have to order that shit offline.
Yep.
You can't go into a CarQuest or anything and buy parts
Nope.
or anything.
You gotta order it, and the only company I found I can get them from is all the way in Germany. Go figure.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, autocorrect is the bane of humanity.
Yeah, and I wonder, Anthony, if you put, 3 or 4 alternators on there, ran separate batteries for each sector.
Yeah.
If you can't do that, put the batteries on separate shelves so they're separate units basically,
Mhm.
and then the only time you tie them together is coming into the house.
Right.
What's up, B-Wizzle? Mama will be back. She's going to grab me supper.
Yeah.
I thought she could just order it, and I don't know.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens. We had that happen earlier with dog food on her phone. Because she found a thing for the veterinary not medicine, the veterinary dog food for the Jack Russell and his little poor little tummy,
What, special or something?
Yeah.
Huh.
Low fat, blah blah blah. It works good for him. But she did the math for what we were paying for it at the vet versus what you could get it for through Chewy, which she couldn't find it on Chewy before, but she found it this time. And it's like $90 a bag, but it's been $160 from the vet. She did the math. But they got to call the vet and
get the prescription, blah 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 blah.
Yeah. But the vet's been out of it, so.
Yeah.
They're probably getting theirs through Chewy too.
So they're probably getting it from the same vendor, Chewy, is they're just marking it up to cover their expense.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember. Well, Mike don't, but Anthony definitely does. Baby had butt problems. His bowels would harden up on him and he couldn't poop.
Oh.
So we had a laxative that we got him. We were getting it through the vet. This vial that was only, about so big was $60. I found a jar of this fucking big for $60 online. But they wanted my vet to give clearance to fucking give it to him.
Yeah.
Oh, then all of a sudden he wanted to sell it to me for $60. I'm like, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah, because he'd rather take a little less money than lose you altogether.
Well, then once baby died, then I was done with his dumbass anyway.
Yeah.
He got basically run out of town.
Yeah.
He took that. It used to be an old abandoned house that sat there for years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
He tore it down, built a clinic, and he wasn't even there a year, and he got run out of town.
Yeah, I've been going to this vet for years. Well, the original guy retired, obviously. He went to work with bigger animals. He's working on horses now. Or whatever.
Bigger money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, these guys are good too. They've been good to us. But man, trying to figure out what was wrong with it, the Jack Russell right away, and it cost us about $1,000.
Jeez. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
I love my dogs dearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
How close I used to be to possum. There ain't no fucking way in your goddamn blessed mind I'd pay $1,000 to fucking. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm. No.
No. But
Especially since I ain't seen the doctor in years and years, and I'm falling apart.
yeah.
I can't afford to fucking do $1,000 for myself. Fuck that goddamn dog.
Right. Well, she bought it without telling me.
Well,
And they hid it from me from a day.
well, that's like my vet saying, well, you don't want us to put your dog down? I said, why would I give you $78 when I can take him home and take a reloaded shell? It cost me 20 cents. And I'll put a bullet in the back of his head myself. Yeah.
That was one thing with possum and baby I just could not do.
Yeah.
And
Well, I mean, it's
plus,
hard for me, but
if they found out, it's actually highly illegal here
not here.
to put your own pet down. It's not in North Dakota. It is here
Wow.
because they call it inhumane.
Oh.
Well, here, as long as, like, you already had a vet say, hey, he's done for. Because the vet's here.
My vet wouldn't say that. They wanted to put her on this medicine and that medicine, and
they
she's
want to
gonna be lethargic. And I'm like, that's not a good life. What are you talking about? That's freaking stupid.
In other words, they want to drug them up to make them seem to be better, so you'll keep paying.
No, they weren't any. She wouldn't have been any better. She'd have been so lethargic. She wouldn't have got out of bed ever. She'd have shit herself. Everything else.
No,
that's not what do they call that? Wellness of life or whatever.
Yeah, to me, that's being people that actually do that. I call them selfish bastards. You're letting that animal suffer just because you don't want to let go.
Yeah.
Well, the animal wouldn't have suffered. No, because it'd have been so drugged up it didn't know where the hell it was.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. That's not a life.
Yeah.
I mean, what quality of life is that? Just lay around
That's
shit.
the word I was looking for. Quality of life.
Playing from the one.
Yeah, when Rexy got bad, I had to tell her, looking at me, he's like stuck between the tub and the toilet, looking at the wall for 3 hours. We couldn't find him. We looked in there and looked. We knew he was getting bad, and he's blind, couldn't see.
Yeah.
It stuck up on him, He's a good little guy, too. Box Terrier and Beagle.
Yeah, it's like Beanie here. I keep waiting for the day I'm gonna have to put him down because he don't do it often, but it's getting more. Yeah. But I mean, he's still doing good. He lets himself out. He eats. He drinks. He goes outside and poops. Even though watching him poop, it's like.
Yeah.
It's like watching him drag himself across the yard to poop would be like watching someone with what's that? Yeah, I can't. The disease where you shake all the time.
Oh yeah.
Anthony, you need to get him in then. He might have hard stools. That's why
No, no. Trust me, his stools are not soft. Halftime is almost diarrhea.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Like they're shaking. I've seen that before.
Might be hurting him. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Because that was the problem with Baby. He'd sit there and shake.
I'll be right back. I gotta go run pick somebody up.
The doctor stuck his finger up the dog's butt and found out, well, he's packed full of poo.
Oh no.
So started giving him laxatives. And thank God we had a doggy door, because if we didn't have a doggy door and he had to fucking ask every time he had to go out, he would have shit all over the house. There'd be times he'd get outside and he'd try and make it down the steps and it'd be blip, 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 dripping all the way down the steps, trying to get down the steps.
Yeah. How much was that little machine
he'd
there?
still play and whatnot, and then all of a sudden he started getting tumors and shit. And one got real big and took him in. He had a tumor on his balls.
Oh shit!
And then the sumbitch exploded. And they're like, well, and fucking blood everywhere, dude.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
All right, we had a Cocker Spaniel. He got a big fatty tumor on his side. Oh my God! And then his knees blew out. Blah blah blah. You know.
Well, this was a cancerous tumor.
Oh yeah, this is just a bad one. Yeah, not good.
Only got 5 people in here. I hope they didn't run away because Mom ain't here.
No, I don't think so.
There ain't nobody else on tonight. I know that.
Well,
Nora didn't go on tonight. I was thinking of going live myself.
Everybody's watching wrestling.
Yeah.
That's why Nora didn't go on.
Yeah. And that'd be where Jimmy is, and that'd be where Jimmy's wife is, that'd be where Dreams is, that'd be where Seth is. I just could never get into that shit, dude. I used to watch it way back when.
Yeah, here too.
And it was because somebody else was watching it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I could just never really get into that.
I really got burned out when I was in Florida. I was not a big fan even then, but the girlfriend, who insists on watching it, and the pay-per-view ones, you know.
P. Wizzle says, I'm here playing Minecraft. It's too fake for me personally. Well, it's not that. Even if you know it's fake and, you know, I mean, it's not
entertainment,
like
the storyline, you know.
Yeah, I just couldn't get into it. It was too much like a soap opera to me.
Right.
I didn't even care if it was fake. It's just, they'd make up drama just to be drama. It's like, nah.
I remember, what's it? I forget what it was. Something Friday Night Wrestling, All-Star Wrestling. You know, that's when I was just got out of high school. Back in the days of the Crusher and, you know,
Hey,
the
Donna.
Machine. Hey, Donna.
You're fine, Donna. I just got up. I got up because I'm almost out of cigarettes. And I was hungry. And I was going to order, and Mama said, oh, I'm going to go run and get it.
Yeah.
She's back.
If we try to order stuff online, it's the same way. There she is.
That's a little more expensive, isn't it?
Well, considering there was Sonic was out of unseen.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
they were also out of anything related to ice cream. And I went, I'm sorry, I have to go elsewhere. And they left.
And when Mama goes to Sonic, she wants ice cream, goddammit.
Yep. There we go.
You put that right in front of where I'm rolling. God damn it, you're fired. You know.
And so, how much is that little machine there?
Save that. I'll put it on my side if nothing else. What's that, Mike?
How much is that little machine? The roller.
I paid $119 for it 6 years ago.
Oh.
So, no clue.
Okay.
Look up electric roller. You can do that at the smoke shop, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because
they have them everywhere.
You can get that exact one still. So I'm going back in that room now.
But how expensive is it now?
I'll find out.
You forgot your spoon.
I have one. They gave me extra.
Well, you don't need that, do you? Okay. Bye.
I always save a long one for my stirring my coffee cup because it's bigger than my head.
Oh,
But I only need one.
no, I don't trust plastic stirring coffee.
We don't have any metal
Drink enough
ones.
coffee to do that shit anyway. We used to drink it every day. You're lucky if you see me drinking coffee. If I don't think about it, I don't drink coffee.
I only make about 1 pound a day, and I waste half of that.
Oh. Well, that's why you need a coffee pot like we got. It makes 1 cup at a time.
Yep.
Problem
Well,
is my cup is
one
40
traveler
ounces.
cup, I should say.
Yeah. Bigger than my head.
That's one of my tubes, God.
You know what these are, Ken? You've seen these before?
No.
321 box
What is it?
from Machinist. But
Oh.
you can set it down, put your building on it, and just run it back and forth, and sandpaper keeps its bottom square.
Cool.
They're cheap. 2 of them, $10. It might have been a little bit more than that, $20. I don't know. One piece at a time.
Now I don't know what to drink. I have a slushy and a shake malt.
Yeah.
Hey Donna, good to see you.
Yeah. I got, the lever one. It works okay. But when I got my tobacco this time, I got Gambler. It was the cheapest one I could get. And it was, of course, too dry, so I put the wet rag in there,
Mm-hmm.
It's just about right.
We should send them this.
All right, that would be perfect.
You soak that in water for about an hour, Mike, and then you put it in your tobacco.
I keep forgetting to ask about those things at the smoke shop.
Yeah, it's called a humidifier.
Hey,
Yeah.
Seth.
If you got a way to send that to you, put your address in the private chat right now. Only me and Susan will see it.
Seth, are you hooked with me on Facebook Messenger? You are, aren't you?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. At one point, you did have you sent me that purple mask.
Yeah, I'm thinking you sent me your information in Facebook Messenger.
I think I might have. I don't remember.
Well, you can just put it in the private chat, and I'll ship that thing off to you tomorrow.
I take it this is for the dogs?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Your communication skills are getting less and less, dear.
Sorry.
Hey, Seth. Figured you'd be off watching wrestling.
think I got it. Yeah.
All right, I'll go look in just a second.
Yeah. Did I already tell you about the snow?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want to repeat myself over and over like an old goof.
Right.
That's her biggest complaint. Just tell the same thing over and over and over.
Well, I do the same thing to Ken, so.
Well, you know, it's like stories my mom told me, blah, blah, blah. She's heard them all 20 times,
Well, and I can't remember what I've told Ken in the last couple days, so I repeat myself 20 times to him, and I don't mean to, but I just do.
Right.
So.
Oh, and when these came today, I went out, I told her to keep an eye out. Figured, she'd go out and get them. I went out and got them myself because I get my mail popped up, delivered. Yeah. I went out and got them. I'm walking out, and went down the mailbox. I had to go slow,
Yeah.
When I got back to the top of the stairs, I walked in there and she goes, "What took you so long?"
What the fuck?
I know.
I don't know, bitch. I'm being careful. What
exactly.
the fuck?
That's what I said. It's like, come on. I walk slower than a snail. I have snails past me,
Oh, good grief.
Well,
race with a snail, Mike would come in second.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to fall down.
Yeah.
I moved that water carpet, and if I fall there in the same spot again, I'm really going to hit my head hard this time.
No, we don't want that.
No. I think I tripped over it, But I think as I was going down, I put my arm out and went down slowly against the post right here, I even, the ones over here by the freezer, I even made them back in there further where I got nothing to trip on anymore.
Yeah. Wow. I'm trying to write your name and I just completely fucked it up. It's like, okay, try again.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's nice, yeah. You didn't have to do that. But every time I go to the secret store, I forget to ask. They got cigars and everything there. It's like, extreme smokes. It's a good place. I mean, they even have a card, a new card. They used to have a little punch card. Now they got this plastic card that goes on there,
Nice.
I don't know what the new thing does. I'll have to ask. I never asked.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's what it does.
Piles of it, yeah. Does nothing. It's just a waste of time. And when I was he was signing me up for it, I forgot my own phone number. Well, I remember the last part is 0064, but I couldn't remember the middle. Now I remember it,
Don't say it.
No, I'm not gonna. Nobody would call it anyway. My luck, 15 people would.
Right.
Back when I was actually working, I used to get a random call every once in a while in the middle of the night, about bar time. Somebody they're biting chips into the phone.
What the fuck?
I think I knew who it was. It was my boss.
Why was he eating chips into the phone?
Because he's come home drunk. Yeah.
Wow.
He's weird.
Let's see, I'm going to come home drunk and call my employee and eat chips into the phone.
Yeah. Well, I fixed him. Whoever it was, I fixed him good one night. I had a whistle.
Oh.
Yeah. Never called again.
That's funny.
And wife come running. I blew that whistle. She said, what the hell's going on? It's like the caller called again. I got to get this thing.
I had a guy who kept calling me. I mean, it was 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and he kept calling me at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And I got really tired of it. And one night, he called, and I screeched into the phone. Not just scream. I screeched. And it was the most god-awful sound you have ever heard come out of a human being, and they never called again.
Yeah.
You did that banshee holler?
Yeah.
It was something like that. I can't even describe what I did. It was just...
The meaning call the Sasquatch, right?
All I know is that the sound was extremely unpleasant to me, so...
Yeah.
I can only imagine somebody else hearing it, you know?
Right.
Well, if it's anything like when you're bitching at me, I can understand.
Oh, hang on. I gotta say with a cigarette.
I used to always say I wish I could learn to do the sound of a Black Panther. Because you're out in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night and you hear that fucking Black Panther do that scream, you think some woman's been choked in the woods.
Right.
Same thing with a mountain lion, dude.
Yeah. Oh, cougar.
That shit'll make the hair on your neck stand straight up.
Yep.
Yeah, I've heard cougars before. Yeah, that will make your hair stand. Whew.
Yeah, I think that's where a lot of folklore and legends come from.
Well, yeah, because
back in the woods and stuff.
Well, imagine back in the days, you didn't know nothing. You know, there was no book on it. You're out in the woods in the middle of the night, and all of a sudden you hear this. Ah! You're like, what the?
You would think there's Wendigos, Native Americans.
Yeah,
because they would actually mimic screams and stuff.
Well, that's why they used to have they used to tell the kids, don't go into certain woods, you know, because it was haunted or possessed
or had a Wendigo.
Yeah. And the whole time it was some animal making a leopard or something, yeah.
Some kind of
but back then you just didn't take the chance. You know, you just didn't take a chance because you didn't know, you know. And everything was folktale and why, you know, made up shit that people just did to scare you, you know? But they took that shit way serious back then.
Excuse me, Susan.
I mean,
Suzanne.
She wasn't playing with that.
She must be headed your way or something.
No, she's not.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Is she on a cough-a-thon?
That happens.
Well, she must have went to Susan. Come here when you get a chance.
Yeah.
Come here when you get a chance.
All right, I'm coming. Jesus.
Well, she asked me. I can't hear
I
him.
know. I'm just fucking with you.
He's talking with a normal voice, but you can't hear me.
Oh, yeah. We got that problem with when I'm in the kitchen and she's in the living room and vice versa. We're both facing the wrong direction.
No, that's called selective hearing.
No, we just can't. We're both deaf. Yeah.
Selective hearing, damn it. You know you can hear. That's what my grandpa used to say to my grandma. You know you can hear. That's a selective hearing, you bitch.
If I'd have whispered something, she'd have heard it.
Yeah. No, you say something. They never hear that at the top of your voice, but in a low voice, you can go, fucking cunt. What'd you say?
Right? Or I got $100.
Yeah. I had a problem with my dog. We were on the same bar, yelling and
You're gonna go sit on
yelling. Be yelling and yelling. Come on, buddy, we're going.
Yeah.
And he just ignore you. And I said, all I do is, bully. I said really quietly, bully, we're going. We're going to leave without you. He'd come running. You could hear me way over there. Or another trick I learned, just start the motor.
No, I tried that with Susan once.
What, starting the motor?
Start the motor. I think you said motor.
Oh.
Through the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried that once, and she calls me and says, "You're just wasting gas. You're not helping me hurry."
Rosie's like, I'll eat it, Mama. I'll eat it.
Good girl.
Look at that nice nibble like a good girl. She used to fucking take your fingers off if you were holding it halfway down the sandwich.
Yeah.
She got
good.
smacked on the nose once.
Hey, chill out.
Yeah.
Let Mama have some.
You gotta share with your brother. Good boy. Oh, that was a good bite.
Well, that's your problem. That's not her brother. That's her puppy. He's great.
Yeah.
That's what she thinks.
You gotta say this is for your little baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
big
she
bite.
actually puts her ears back and goes, "Oh, okay."
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom used to say, "Oh, it's got cute little hands."
Ow.
My brother would go, "He
That was
doesn't
my
have
finger.
hands."
You just bit my finger. Oh, thank you.
She just double tasted. Nah, I don't want to eat it.
Better lock and load that finger, Susan.
All right, there you go. All done.
You know I learned you how.
Well, that was an accident. She didn't mean to do it.
It was an accident. I bit her finger off at the wrist.
Oh, you had that problem too, huh?
Is that good? It's all gone. It's all gone. You ate it all.
No, I've trained dogs within an hour not to fucking be greedy.
Oh, yeah.
You take their treat and you hold it between these two fingers, right? And you lock this fucker back. So when they go and try and grab it too fast, you freaking snap them right on the nose.
That's why I always left this finger loose, because if I ever had one snap at me, just as quick, my middle finger go back right against that black nose, boy, and they'd be like, boom.
Especially if you nail them right here.
Yep. Right.
I'll tell you what, they back the fuck off quick.
Well, that's the most sensitive part of their noses, right? And that little, they don't like
So
it.
if you're ever attacked by a fucking dog, nail them right in the fucking nose. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Well, believe it or not, it's like a shark. Go for his eyes.
Oh, well, go for the eyes of the dog too.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, on a shark in the water, you poke his eye, he won't have nothing to do with you, because that's the whole part of his
There's
living.
your first problem. If you're in the water and you're that close to a shark, you're the one that's the retard, not the shark.
Well, well, you got a point on that one. Yeah.
Fuck that
Yeah.
shit, dude.
You
Hell
couldn't
to the
catch
no.
me in the water.
No. What I like is when I hear we're gonna go swimming with the sharks, and I'm like, and then they're like, the shark bit me, and I'm like, oh, no.
No shit, baby.
You brought it.
Says, I literally can say I can't hear. Donna, I bet if he whispered, he's got $100 if she can hear me. You'd hear
Oh
him.
no! If like I was saying a while ago, if I would have went fucking bitch cunt, she'd be like, what?
Right? I hear you, bitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna cut your ass, motherfucker.
Hi. Hey, Ken, is that humidifier dry?
I wouldn't touch you. You would hear me.
Is that humidifier dry?
Yeah, is
Yeah, out of water, you mean? Yeah.
is it
It's
like
been out of water for what? When we first moved in here, we used it one time and then it dried up.
Okay. Okay. So it's definitely dry then. All right.
Yep.
I just want to make sure I can actually put it in an envelope and have it get there, you know?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you mean this one? Oh, yeah. It's been sitting in no water. But I think that's illegal to send it in an envelope like that.
Why?
Because you're putting objects in instead of just with just a letter, and it's
Yeah,
thicker
it's
than
this big.
a letter.
It's
Just
that
wrap it in a
big.
piece of paper.
It's
Right on the
thicker than
paper.
a letter.
Then what?
Different
How am I
postage.
supposed to? How am I supposed to freaking send it then?
An
They
envelope.
sell little tiny manila envelopes about yay big.
Yep.
They're only like $1. You're supposed to put it in there, peel the strip, stick it down, put the address on it, send it.
All right.
I believe it's a padded manila envelope.
Oh, that would make sense.
At least it used to be. That was fucking 20 years ago, okay? It's the last time I gave a shit. Well, basically like he was just showing there,
Yeah.
except you're talking tiny.
Yeah.
Now they don't have the little ones like that anymore because those were getting lost in the mail.
Oh,
The
okay. Then you're
smallest
going to have
ones
to
they
get a
have
fucking,
are
yeah.
like yay big.
Then you might as well send his edible underwear with, isn't it?
You're gonna get me laughing again, aren't you?
Yeah.
Mike
Mr.
don't
Goal.
Mike don't actually wear them. He just eats it right out of the package.
Oh man, I saw she showed me the funniest thing today. While we were watching America's Funniest Videos because we were waiting for supper, and a guy fell. And what's going to happen next? I think maybe it was on Ellen. I don't know. But anyway,
Beanie.
grabbed this guy's suit and pulled it off, and he's wearing ladies' pants, bra, and stockings. It was Japan. I'm like, wow. I couldn't stop laughing at that. That's hilarious.
Each person to their own, I guess.
Yeah. You never know what's under that suit, right? The dog's doing all kinds of weird stuff, spinning in circles. And
Oh my god, I gotta run. Oh, I'm hurting. I'll get back on as soon as
okay.
I'm back in the bedroom.
All right.
Just remember, Mike, when they catch you running in a circle, just tell them you're chasing your tail.
Yeah. These were two wiener dogs, and I don't know what they were saying something to them, and they'd spin. I don't know what they were doing.
Hey. Don't grab the chain.
Your dogs are such good little. Look at that.
Wait. I don't know how I can get any cuter with these two. Good grief.
Well,
You don't want to.
that was awful fast.
What? Oh,
Right.
goodness. I'm being.
All right.
Right.
I remember Wendy had in Florida. She had that was actually her cousin, and she had a Chihuahua, and the dog was 13 years old, right?
Ooh.
And still, every time somebody would leave, the dog would run across the room and body slam the door. After I left, about 2 months later, the poor little guy passed away.
Huh.
Oh, I miss Pocky. But she led a good life, you know.
Yeah.
Just natural causes, you know.
Yep.
What?
I missed my
I
walk.
don't know.
Yeah.
But it's probably a good thing he died before I moved here. He would have never fit in around here. Yeah. He was used to being out in the country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. and he hates uniforms of any kind. Hates them.
Yeah.
I told that woman when he was a pup, somebody in a uniform did something really rotten to him, and he remembered it. Because I don't care if it was a UPS, mailman, meter reader, cop, fucking Centos uniform guy.
Like our dog's never been touched by anybody, you know, and they hate the mailman and anybody that comes on the front porch. They don't even want me on the front porch. Yeah.
Well, he's the one before he died. We found out why he didn't. Because you remember, that's the one I told you he was on the front porch in a fenced-in yard, and the mailman was at the gate and reached over with his can and sprayed him while he was sleeping on the porch.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He paid for it because that fence was only a 4-foot fence. He cleared it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just say the mailman ended up with 89 stitches. Okay.
Wow. Mom.
In his derriere area, right between the fold with the leg and the ass. Yeah.
Oh, the $1 million wound.
The $1 million wound. Yep.
You want to go see Daddy?
Yeah.
Watch out.
Yeah.
And then he had the nerve to try to sue me. Because he made it sound like he was just walking her down the road and the dog come over the fence. I had cameras, you know.
Yeah.
And I just let him sit there and he did this, blah, blah. Me and my lawyer both are just sitting there smiling.
Yeah.
Because he knew I already brought the footage on a CD of what happened. As soon as he got done, all my lawyer did had him bring in a TV with a big screen. He says, Honor, I just need you to watch this. And he put it there and played. Yeah.
Nice.
Judge said.
Yeah.
And then he said, you can leave, Mr. Canner. You and your lawyer can leave. And he goes, but you need to stay because you're going to need a lawyer.
Wow.
Falsifying a report.
Yeah.
Lying, perjury in court.
Nice.
And doing something he shouldn't have done to begin with.
Yep.
Well, unfortunately, it was a black guy. He tried to make it look like I was a white guy that was racist with a racist dog.
What the hell?
What the fuck? Really?
How the hell?
A racist dog? No, that's hilarious.
Because the owner was racist.
And you are the least racist person I freaking know.
That's the fun thing, because when I got to leave, a bunch of other people did, because I had one side of the family, some there, and the other side of the family that was and he noticed when I got up, they all got up, and he says, are these your friends and stuff? I said, I looked behind me and I said, them? No, that's my family. And he looked over that guy, and you gonna call him a racist?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, actually, I said, I may be, on the pasty size of the culture. I am Irish and Lakota, Yeah.
I forgot to mute.
Yeah, you did.
That was a quiet one.
Well, you could have fooled us. Sound like a clown horn that run out of air.
Oh man, you hear it when I really go. It's like really a foghorn.
No.
Train horn.
You want to hear someone sneeze and cough with the sound of like someone's dying? That was my father-in-law and my deceased wife, my second wife.
Yeah.
Love the man to death, but God, when he sneezes, he's one of them. He don't just. He's like, oh my God,
Yeah.
Jesus! And I'm thinking, it's a sneeze. Get over it.
Yeah, mine just sneak up on me when the sneezes. I sneeze so hard it makes your ribs hurt.
No, I'm just saying.
I've popped my back out of place sneezing because I sneezed so hard.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh, that's like what year was that? Oh shit. It was in 90. I had what they call double pneumonia.
Mm-hmm.
I coughed so much I cracked 3 of my ribs.
I believe it.
Oh, I did. And I'm gonna tell you, I know it's a cracked rib. It ain't broke, But you know, if you ever had a cracked rib, it hurts just as bad as a broken one.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what's worse? Pleurisy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I had them 3 ribs. Every time I felt a sneeze or a cough, I had to get pillows, ball them up, push into the wall, and then let it rip.
Yep.
And it still would hurt.
Oh yeah.
The worst pain I've ever felt in my entire life was when I had the double lung clot and the back of stuff.
Oh.
It was just like, yeah, they caught it on an MRI or a CT scan or whatever. It was actually collapsing the bottoms of my lungs.
Worst pain I ever had was when the guy stabbed me right over on this side, and he went all the way into the lung, and my lung deflated.
Ooh.
Oh, geez.
I don't know if you ever had a lung deflate on you, but that hurts like a motherfucker.
What, Ken?
Susan, can you take the dogs out, please? They're trampling me in here, and I can't even get up right now.
I just took them out like an hour ago.
Yeah.
They're trampling all over me.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, collapsed lung is not fun. For anybody that's had it, you know what I'm talking about. And if you never had it, I wish you never do, because it's a part of your body that collapsed, but it's still trying to function.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically how someone grabs you with a ball, hold your nose, and even plug your ears and then try to breathe. Okay.
Yeah.
Even though this lung was fine, on this side, it's just, that one collapse and your body just goes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wants to work, but it cannot.
I remember the paramedic said, "Breathe, sir, breathe. You still got a good lung on the other side. Just breathe." And I'm like, "You tell my body." Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when they stuck that hose down there to reinflate it after they fixed the hole. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. So I told the doc when he got the tube out of my mouth, I said, "I hope you're a good runner." He said, "Why is that?" "I'm going to whoop your ass as soon as they take these restraints off of me." Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah.
When you ever had a nurse tell you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth? It actually worked.
Yeah.
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 I was in, so much pain from that. But here's the thing. I was on Percocets. He had given me some when I went in there. Then they took me off them and put me on morphine, right?
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Oh, shit.
Let's see, you give me morphine, I'm going to be smiling and kissing you and saying I love you.
Oh, it was good at making me drool.
Oh, I drooled at both ends.
The pain was still there. And then he was on vacation that night. The Dr. Sharma was there, and she's like, "Yeah, just switch him up back onto Percocet." And that fixed it. Don't know why. We're still scratching our head. The heck?
Yeah, she's talking out her ass again.
Yeah, ours does that every once in a while now too. I got her singing one day, and it made my wife go look and go, "What the heck did you say?"
Just all you gotta do is tell her to sing you a song, and she'll do it.
Oh, all I do is ask, "Who are you?" And then she started the story, and then she started singing.
Oh yeah, she got the rap version of telling you who she is. Yeah.
I got woke up by her today.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The TV was off. My phone was off. And she woke me up with, "I'm sorry. I don't understand." Whatever the hell she says. "I'm sorry.
I don't
know how to do that or whatever she says.
Yeah.
Man, were you
Woke
snoring?
me up just out of the fucking blue. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you ask them, they say, "Well, you got to call her name before she does anything." I'm like, bullshit.
Oh shit!
I've cut. Yeah, I remember I told you when I first got this. I came in and got up, came in the living room. She was playing some song and singing, and then when I said,
Yeah.
I called her name, and I was like, "What the hell you doing?" And all of a sudden, you heard boom, boom. Like, oh shit, he caught
That's
me.
because you swore at her.
Huh?
That's because you swore at her.
Well, no, I didn't. All I did, I called her name, and I said, "What are you doing?" And boom. It's like, like someone going, "Oh shit, I was caught."
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of makes you wonder. Maybe she's gone sentient.
Hey, I don't know, man. Also, I know her singing is something to be desired.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Especially when you ain't had your coffee yet and you're still scratching your head and your ass out of bed and you come in here and you're like, what in the hell? Yeah, they have been working on it for 2 years. They're getting closer. They're working on a robotic version of her.
Oh wow.
One that actually can move around.
Susan will be the first one to order that fucking thing, and I'm gonna have to kick its ass.
Imagine sleeping. Ken. Susan said time to get up. Get up.
Yeah.
No, you said robotic. You said robotic, and fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's gonna come home, and it's gonna be in a million fucking pieces. That cost me $1,000. I don't give a fuck. The thing was following me around the house.
I think it's
her eyes kept lighting up. Yeah.
I hope they make her look like a Dalek. That'd really be funny.
Well, I'm just
have her going through the house. Exterminate! Exterminate!
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen what? Okay. Have you ever seen Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to bed. Just let me know. She's not yelling at me yet. Just let me know.
Go to bed then. Shut the hell up.
I told her to tell me. So I said you're quiet now.
I wish you had loudspeakers.
I do over there in a box.
Well, it ain't doing no good. It ain't hooked up. I'd make you tape them to the floor.
We'll make her really happy.
Tape them up right on the beams underneath her bedroom floor.
Oh my God! My brother did that to his wife. Yeah. Right underneath the bed she was sleeping in. He hooked it up with a fucking stereo and turned that fucker up to 5. And then fucking hit some horror movie.
Good night, Carrie.
Claire,
Carrie. Where it was going, it was screaming Candyman. I guess she come flying out of the fucking bed.
Oh, speaking of Candyman, I was watching Blazing Saddles. Candygram for Mongo. Candygram for Mongo.
Anthony, did you see the one in the green room I sent you about Blazing Saddles?
Oh yeah. The guy reacting to it.
Yeah. I thought that was funny as shit. Yeah, especially since he's a black guy.
Yeah, he was laughing his ass off, man.
He's like, I don't see how they say that this is racist, other than they said the N-word a couple times, but who the hell cares? So does everybody.
Yeah, he was like, it's funny as shit.
Yep.
Yeah, especially I love the way he laughed when he seen the old man up on the church going, he's a barrier. He's like, oh, he said that was a clever. Covered up the bell. I said, well, you already talked about.
Oh, the sheriff is near. No, you rootin' tootin' idiots. I said he's a.
You see his face when he had the gun to his own head. Anybody shoot, move! I'm gonna kill this bird. You know. He flashed.
Wow. I gotta watch that again.
Oh, you have to, because when he first come to town, you know, and he realized they all loaded guns up, pointing at him, and he pulled his gun, put it in his own head. He said, "The first one of y'all move." He says, "The hen gets it." I like that lady. He's done. He's serious.
Ain't anybody gonna help him? That's how people get hurt.
Yeah, oh yeah. When she's like, "Is anybody gonna try to help that poor man?" Yeah, I like that movie because I think him and Gene Wilder worked good together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's who I miss, man. Gene Wilder, man.
That's crazy, Donna. That's a lot of Army guys needing blood work done.
Well, she already said that last night.
Yeah.
I told her it was probably procedure because they're about ready to be shipped off.
Yeah.
Yeah, they check you from everything from cold to swine flu to yellow fever. and then when they find out where you're going, it's like, hold your arm up. You need this, you need this, you need that. Just in case. Especially if you go like to Africa, you getting a shot for malaria because malaria is rampant in freaking Africa. God.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
I learned something new. I can't remember if it was today or yesterday. I was watching YouTube, and it was where they come up with the names for all the different diseases. Did you know that the bird flu, you can actually get it from birds?
Yeah.
From handling birds. That's why they named it the bird flu.
Or the shit.
I had no idea.
Or if you get around their shit, yeah. Their feces.
Yeah. So people were getting it from birds and passing it between each person, and you could pass it to another bird, and the bird could shit 100 miles away, and that person would get it.
Where's my damn Star Trek? Oh, there it is. I keep forgetting where that star is. You know where they had the old.
The Vietnam shot, that one.
Yeah. Well, you know, it looked like a phaser from Star Trek with a little jar upside down on it, and they walk up to you and go.
Oh wow.
It was air injected. That son of a bitch hurt, man.
Yeah, my dad was telling me about that, and it looks like it's like a 5-pointed star with a fucking big one in the center.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But got that same star, Susan.
But the little deal they use, it takes a CO2 cartridge in the handle, and they put it in there, and then they stick the vial on top. You know, whatever they give them, they shake it, stick it in the top, and before they do that, it looks like a little phaser from Star Trek. You know. And then they walk up to you and just, you know, oh, what's that for? Don't worry about it. You need it.
Yeah, right.
I usually like to know what's going in me. Well, you're property of the government. You don't need to know.
Yeah.
And people don't believe that when you join the service. You're part of U.S. property. You're property of the United States government until you get out, or they throw you out.
They mentioned that one, Don, and I can't remember. I think it was something to do with the pig feces or something, eating the pig or something to that effect.
Yeah.
Just like bird flu.
Yeah.
It had something to do with the animal.
Yeah.
Which is why people were making fun of it and calling the coronavirus the China flu. Because it came from China.
Yeah.
Well, that's where it originated. I mean,
yep.
That's true.
Just like when that flu hit here between the 1918 and 1921, they called it the Spanish flu because it came from Spain.
Yep.
No, see, but then you got people stepping in. Oh, that's racist. Shut up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they called it the China.
It has nothing to do with their race. It has to do with what country it came from, you dipshit.
I know. That's people.
Ah, blessed, I tell you what. But they went down a whole list of things, and the one that stuck out to me was bird flu. I was like, oh, really? I thought it was just some fancy fucking stupid name they gave it.
Yeah. Well, they always give those little short names because, you know, when you read out the medical name, you'd never be able to pronounce it.
Yeah,
it's the N1. Yeah, it's just a swine flu, okay? You know.
Yep. I can't remember the swine flu, but that was mentioned.
Yeah.
And asked me to find it again. Good luck.
Swine flu, I think, wasn't that the nickname for the N1?
H1N1? No, that was bird flu.
Oh, that was the bird flu. Okay.
Yep.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why they give it the nickname bird flu.
We need to remember bird.
Yeah. I'm surprised that didn't spread as worse than what it did because, you know, think about in
bird
the big
flu?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
But no, just think in the big cities where they have pigeons and all that. Fucking shit everywhere. Yeah.
Pigeon flu.
Yeah. Well, bird flu.
The pigeon flu in the pigeon forge.
No, because I mean, you ever seen a big park and half the statues are from bust up or a different color because of all the fucking pigeon shit?
Rather disgusting.
We got that problem with geese here.
Yeah. And if you ever been in a big park where there's a lot of pigeons, the smell is awful.
Yep. I don't remember for the life of me where the hell we went, Susan, but there was some building we went into. It was a factory.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember why. It was in Seattle. The factory was not running anymore, but it was important to my dad to do a tour there, and I could care fucking less, but we all went because it's a family outing.
Yeah.
And
oh, great. I got to see
we went in there and the fucking stench in that goddamn building.
From all the pigeon shit and the seagulls.
Oh, my God. The pigeons. There was one broken window, and that's how them fuckers were getting in.
Yeah, that and the seagulls, too. Yeah.
Yeah, the seagulls probably couldn't fit through the broken windows.
Yeah. That's true.
They've got
I have seen seagulls take a window that was slightly broken and finish it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So they can get in. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. Or they find the dumb one. Hey, fly into it.
Right.
All right. Everybody come on.
That seagull's name is Uncle Jed.
Yeah. Black gold, Texas tea.
That was Mikey. Get Mikey. He'll do it. He'll do it. He hits anything.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Yeah. I was watching that clip like you said when you sent it. That's what ended up making me watch that movie. I was like, I had to watch it too. Because you remember the guy goes, I got to watch it. The whole thing. Apparently he had never seen it, and what those little clips that he was watching and reacting to, he's like, I'm gonna have to look this one up and watch the whole movie. I'm talking to the screen like he can hear me. I'm going, yeah, you need to. It's funny as shit.
As bad as Mike walks, I can't believe he don't move that roller closer to him.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
It's catchy.
yeah, it is.
Burning.
Playing from
Only
the
4
1.
people in the chat. Are we the 4?
Probably. Yeah. I was somewhere else today, and it was like that because he even said, "Man, where's everybody at?" I'm like, I don't know. People just burn out, I guess, or life just got sucky for them all of a sudden.
Seth came in and said hi real quick when you were gone, Susan, and then he was gone that quick too.
Yeah.
I saw.
So,
I saw.
Did you see Muggsy live?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's getting ready. He's been evicted. Getting ready to be living in his car.
That's correct.
Wow.
If I walk any slower, I'd be going backwards. I'm serious. 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
No wonder you never get nowhere, right?
Yeah. It only takes me 5 minutes to get up the basement stairs.
Yeah.
Don't take me long to get rolled down them though.
Oh, or you get that sudden your heels leave the edge and you do that like 4 or 5.
Try 13 stairs like that. Your feet hurt at the bottom.
I'm sure Nick wants the link, so let me see. Yeah.
I don't know if my chat ain't moving or what's going on, but
No,
it's moved forever.
yeah, you ain't seeing. I mean, either it's doing it for all of us, but same here.
But I don't even have an arrow saying move up.
No.
Nice LOL, Mike walks like I do in slow motion.
That's correct.
Really?
What the fuck? God, that shit drives me nuts. That old computer used to do that shit, Susan.
Turn the sound off.
Then I figured out how to shut all the fucking notice shit off, so it would quit doing that during a live stream.
Yeah.
And then what the fuck is done is spelling?
What?
I have no idea.
I can't help it move.
Okay.
You're a dork, Ron.
Yeah, she got a little look and try to figure out what it says though.
But don't be making fun of Donna. We love her. She's our dork.
Yeah. No, she the joke's on us. She got us to look and
Yeah, she
figure
got
it
this
out.
one. Yeah, I was like, what? She's on another
trying to tell me I love you.
See, she's on another chat. See, I told you for $5 I can get them to sound like dorks.
That kind of like, watch this. I bet I could pee on his desk and he'll laugh about it.
Yeah.
You ever hear that one, Susan?
Oh yeah.
No.
I heard
Oh
the
my
version.
God, Anthony tells it a little bit better. But basically, it was this guy bet. Let's see, what was it? This guy
He bet 2 coworkers that he could go up to the boss and piss all over his desk and make him laugh about it.
Oh, I heard it was a guy.
Yeah.
On the court and he pissed all over the judge's desk.
Well, there's several different ones. You have the court one, you have the bar one, and you have
the bar one too. Yeah.
the desk of the boss. You know, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just go with the desk of the boss.
Yeah. 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 Basically, he bets a bunch of people he can go up to either to the bartender or the boss and pee all over the bar or the desk, and he'll laugh about it. But the whole time he made a double bet. You know, he lost to the bartender and the boss, but he collected so much on the other end he could afford to give the boss the money.
Because he went in and told the boss, "I bet I could piss in that trash can and not miss a drop from here."
From here, yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
All over his desk.
And he's laughing about it.
And then the boss was laughing. Yeah. So he won the money from everybody else.
Yeah. Yeah. And he takes the other half, gives to the boss. Here's that money I missed.
It sounds like something my uncle would have done.
Yeah.
Like he would make on people's birthdays, people at the bar he hung out.
Well, yeah.
Like make him a sponge cake for their birthday. You know what's inside? Real sponges.
Yeah, with icing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I did that to someone. Yeah. I cut sponges to make it look like a double tier cake with white icing on it. You should see the face and like, what the hell?
The owner of the bar was in on it, and he pulled it on her, and he got away with it.
What's that one I've been seeing on YouTube lately where the kid is given a cake and they go to cut it and it pops because it's a balloon and the shit goes out.
Oh, Jesus.
You see the little kid looking at
it. Yeah, I was going to say that sounds like something you could probably still get away with doing on Megan.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I always love the kids look because they look up at their mom like, you bitch. You know, they don't say it, but you can see it in their eyes. Fuck you. Don't stab you, bitch.
Yeah.
Well, I think about it. Your mom, when you that little, normally gave you a butter knife and a fork, okay? When they hand you a real knife with a point, you ought to know something's up. Oh, I can use the big knife? What the hell are you doing, lady?
Hey, Anthony, remember when what's his name? Wild Child.
No, Josh
came in and he was telling us about the hole in the fence.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He fucking come in and told us all about the hole in the fence and how he lost his virginity. I'm like, well, you shouldn't be raping fences and all this shit. We're just messing with him all fucking so long. He got mad and left.
Yeah.
The stupid fucker went over to Lisa's chat and told her the same shit. I'm like, what do you expect, you fucking retard?
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I think
Lisa. And then they commenced to fucking give him shit all night about fucking the hole in the fence.
Yeah, and then Lisa gave him shit too. Yeah. Well, Josh, he's a character.
Last night he was getting so fucking mad about it that everybody was just mentioning one comment or whatever. And he's like, please, I need to ask, just stop with the fence thing. It's really offensive. And then everybody started laughing because he said offensive.
Fence. Fence.
It's a fence thing.
And then Lisa goes, "Don't worry, Josh. I'm sure you'll give us more ammo later. It'll all be over with the fence soon. You'll see something else that will have something on you about."
And I told him several times, if you don't go with it, they're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
And the more you get aggravated, they're just gonna get higher and higher.
Yeah.
And he never has anything to say back to smart ass back.
Yeah.
He just gets mad and then he'll spout off one fucking thing.
Yeah.
And
then gets too frustrated. Yeah. He gets too frustrated to come back with a comeback. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually what happens to most people. They get so aggravated in their own mind they can't. Fuck y'all.
Well, it's like really loud. Like that. They're like, do you guys argue like that all the time? I'm like, no, that wasn't arguing. Trust me. We were just busting each other's balls.
Yeah.
Really? Sound like you're all mad. Not a damn one of us were mad. We're just fucking with each other. Trust me.
Yeah.
Well,
If
every
we're
once in a
mad,
while
we don't talk to you. That's all it
every
is.
once in a while we do have one here or there that gets mad, but it's usually Josh or
Or what's his name?
I can't. Yeah, I was trying to remember his name, but can't. Yeah, the sensitive ones.
Yeah.
Sensitive.
Oh, Susan. No, that's not it.
Yeah. Never. What you want? What you want? Hmm?
Kick in the pants. Kick in the pants.
Come on.
Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. I'm getting freaking tired. So,
All right. All right. We'll see y'all
thanks
later.
for hanging out.
Oh,
We'll see y'all later.
Later, everybody.
Bye.